So this is how my relationship ended, okay? I am very big on boundaries. Y'all should know that I'm a life coach, been doing so for close to a decade. This is what I preach to my clients every single day about one facet of their life or another. And a big thing I tell people is that when you meet someone who you like, it is important to tell them your personality type boundaries. So let me explain what that means. I do not ever advise to express boundaries of like time limits. For example, if you're not going to go beyond 3 months without commitment, or if you're not going to go beyond a year without being engaged, so on and so forth. No, those you keep close to the vest. I'm talking about things that pertain to who you are as a person. So for me, my biggest pet peeve in life is to be ignored. And I express this to anyone who I see that I'm going to have interest in, who I see longevity with, right? That's because I want them to not ignore me. I am trying to give them the alley-oop. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to make sure that they know what they should not do. Because if it's done, I'm going to leave. So I told him flat out, like when I saw that we were going to like move towards a relationship, hey, I understand that we're not going to always see eye to eye. And maybe sometimes I'll do something you don't like. You're going to do something I don't like. But if ever that happens and I reach out to you, and if you don't feel like talking, baby, this time you don't feel like talking, and I will leave you alone. I promise you, I put this on everything I love in the world until you are ready. But do not ignore me, okay? So homie said he would never do that. He don't like being ignored himself. He's going to communicate to me if he needs some time. I said, cool, I'm going to do the same thing for you. We moved on, okay? Everything was Gucci. No need to talk about this any further. Let's fast forward. He and I get into it over something that's like, I guess you can say is petty. And I saw emotions were getting high and we weren't understanding each other's point. Like it wasn't being expressed to the way where he can get what I'm saying and I can get what he's saying. So I said, listen, baby, listen. Let's table this for the night because the emotions are too high. It's not a conducive conversation, right? Let's table it for tonight. Tomorrow, I'll be happy to revisit it because we'll be more calm so that we can really have a conversation and we can get each other's point and so we can resolve this. He said, you know what, you're right. I understand that, let's table it. We literally hugged, kissed, everything, and, we parted ways. He went home, so on and so forth, right? Fast forward to the next day. I don't hear from him, which is abnormal because typically he's going to reach out to me like on his way to work. So I reach out to him, of course, because this is my man. Like, of course I'm going to reach out. He doesn't respond. So I'm like, all right, hours pass, he doesn't respond. Now, see, for me, if I reach out to you and I don't hear from you, I'm not thinking you cheating or you doing something foul. I'm thinking something happened to you. You are dead in the ditch somewhere, right? So now I'm worrying. So I'm calling. He's not answering the phone. So I'm like, okay, bet. We did not exchange social media, like usernames or whatever, because I don't do the whole social media thing when it comes to relationships. I really just think it's like a jinx, to be honest with you. But now I'm just like, okay, let me see if I can find his social media. So I'm searching. I can't find it. So anyway, Eureka, okay? I was able to find his Instagram. This man had posted stories on his Instagram within the time that I was trying to reach out to him. So I said, okay, he's alive. Bet, we're good. That night he calls me and he's just like, I just needed a day to myself to really like gather my thoughts and really, understand what was going on. And I realized it wasn't even that deep. And, I just want to apologize for what happened. I apologize for not hitting you up. I said, it's okay. That's cool. I understand, your emotions, like I said, was getting the best of us and so on and so forth. And, I'm glad that everything is ironed out now. I'm glad that you're okay because I was worried about you. He's like, oh, you was worried about me? That's so sweet. Now you didn't have to worry. I just needed some time. I said, okay, cool. I said, well, take care of yourself. He said, what? What do you mean take care of myself? I said, take care of yourself. Like, move well. I hope you get everything in your life that you want. I hope you accomplish everything in life that you want. Be easy. So he's baffled. He's done. We're on the phone. He's baffled. He's dumbfounded because it's silence. He's like, you breaking up with me? Like, what's going on? I'm like, no, you broke up with you. Right? Because I told you when we first started talking that I don't do the whole ignoring me thing. I don't do that. I was very, very clear that if you ever needed time, just tell me that and I'm going to leave you alone. But you ignoring me all day, that's not going to fly, baby. So take care. So he rambled on and on and on about me being irrational and me doing this and me doing that and me blowing out of proportion, yada, yada. And I listened. I didn't say anything. And then when he was done, I said, take care again and hang up the phone. Ladies and gentlemen, let me keep it a whole being with you. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to leave. I wanted to overlook it. I wanted to forgive him. But I told him I didn't play them games in the very, very beginning. And then he did it anyway. So at this point, if I stay, I am disrespecting myself. At this point, if I stay, I am telling him that when I tell you I don't tolerate something, that actually I do tolerate something. And now I'm giving him the key to play in my face. Like, you see what I'm saying? Boundaries are not easy. Okay? It can be very difficult sometimes, actually. But you have to put you first. And sometimes that ain't fun. Y'all be safe.